Let's uncover the truth about Kran. This lively Thai water festival marks the Buddhist New Year and is one of the most exciting celebrations in Thailand. During Kran, which usually falls in mid-April, the streets come alive with laughter and splashes of water as people throw buckets, squirt guns, and even hoses at each other. This tradition represents purification and renewal, washing away the previous year's misfortunes to welcome new beginnings with open arms. Not only do locals partake in this fun, but tourists from all around the world join in, creating a vibrant atmosphere filled with music, parades, and traditional dance. While it may seem like a big water fight, the festival is also a time for family gatherings and visiting temples to pay respect to Buddha. So if you're in Thailand during Kran, prepare to get wet and enjoy the magic of this unique cultural experience. Witness the dance of the bats in Malaysia. At Deer Cave, thousands of bats take to the skies each evening, creating a stunning spectacle known as the Dance of the Bats. As the sun sets, these tiny creatures spiral gracefully upward, a beautiful sight that draws nature lovers and curious onlookers alike. These bats are on a mission, leaving their roosts to hunt for insects, and their synchronized flight patterns are not just enchanting. They also serve crucial purposes in ecosystems. By consuming vast amounts of pests, bats play a vital role in maintaining the balance of nature. If you're lucky enough to be nearby at dusk, the sight can feel almost magical as the sky darkens and the bats swirl in choreographed formations. So, if you ever find yourself in Malaysia, don't miss the chance to experience this natural wonder firsthand. Could there be a more fascinating way to witness wildlife in action? Surprisingly, it's a fact that cats' whiskers, nature's ingenious antenna system, whiskers, technically known as vibrissae, serve vital roles beyond just enhancing a cat's cuteness. These thick, stiff hairs, deeply embedded in nerve-rich follicles, are incredibly sensitive, allowing cats to detect touch, airflow, and even vibrations. Positioned not just on their snouts but also above their eyes, along their jaws, and on their paws, whiskers help these agile creatures navigate through tight spaces and move stealthily in the dark. Imagine a cat silently stalking its prey. Its whiskers act like finely tuned sensors, tracking even the slightest movements and aiding in precise distance estimation before a leap. When jumping, whiskers also function like gyroscopic sensors, enabling last-second adjustments in the air. This remarkable sensory system turns every cat into a finely tuned predator, equipped with a biological radar that helps them explore their environment with confidence. Their whiskers enhance their abilities, ensuring they are not just cats but outstanding hunters. So the next time you see a cat, remember its whiskers are not just for show, they're essential tools for survival. Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? Guess what really drives the theme of life and death? In an intriguing story, a baby is linked to 3 dead bodies, which each represent different aspects of existence. This powerful image captures the delicate balance between life and death, showing how intertwined these 2 states are. The baby symbolizes potential and innocence, while the bodies reflect the inevitable reality of mortality. Each body can reveal something unique. One might symbolize the fleeting nature of life, another could represent the legacy we leave behind, and the third might embody the fear and acceptance of death. By weaving these elements together, the narrative dives deep into our understanding of what it means to live and die. It asks us to reflect on our own lives, how we honor those who have passed, and how we cherish the new life that brings hope. This connection challenges readers to consider their own perspectives on life, loss, and the moments that shape our journeys. You won't believe this about aquagenic urticaria. This rare condition causes people to break out in itchy hives whenever their skin touches water, even their own tears. Imagine feeling overwhelmed by emotions, but being scared to cry because it could lead to painful welts all over your body. Those with aquagenic urticaria experience this daily struggle with water exposure, which can turn everyday activities like showering and swimming into challenging situations. The exact cause of this condition is still a mystery to scientists, but it often leads to an emotional toll on those affected, complicating personal relationships and self-care routines. Some individuals have shared that they feel isolated due to their condition, feeling unable to enjoy social activities that involve water. While treatments exist, such as antihistamines, managing aquagenic urticaria remains a difficult journey for many. What's life like for those living with this unusual condition? This might surprise you. AFRICOM streams wild animals live. Imagine watching a family of elephants gather water at a waterhole or a lion pride playfully interacting, all from the comfort of your home. AFRICOM is a website that takes you right into the heart of Southern Africa's stunning wildlife. By offering live streaming of animals in their natural habitats, this platform delivers an eye-opening experience that goes beyond any reality TV show. You get to witness real wildlife behavior, such as a mother cheetah teaching her cubs to hunt, or playful monkeys swinging through trees. Viewers can tune in at any time, and each live stream brings a new adventure, connecting us with nature like never before. AFRICOM not only entertains but also raises awareness about the importance of wildlife conservation, reminding us of the incredible creatures that share our planet. Ready to see the wild side of Southern Africa? Did you know about the secret pocket in jeans? This tiny pocket, often just big enough for a coin or a few scraps of paper, has a fascinating history. Originally called a watch pocket, it was designed to hold pocket watches in the late 1800s. Back then, many people relied on these stylish timepieces to keep track of the time. As jeans gained popularity, especially among workers and cowboys, the watch pocket remained a staple feature, even after pocket watches became less common. Now you might find it holding anything from a single key to a lucky penny, but its purpose has definitely evolved. While many people may not even notice it exists, this little pocket is a charming reminder of how fashion can reflect practical needs from history. Next time you slip your hand inside, remember it's not just a random addition, it's a piece of denim history. Most people don't know this, but trees can fight back. When trees are threatened by pesky insects or diseases, they don't just sit there. Instead, they spring into action using incredible defenses that can even rival our own immune systems. For example, when insects start munching on their leaves, trees release phenolic compounds. These chemicals act like a natural repellent, making the leaves taste bad and discouraging the pests from feasting any further. Additionally, trees have built-in defenses such as thick bark and specialized cell structures that help seal off damaged areas and prevent infections. Imagine a tree swelling up like a protective barrier against invaders. These clever strategies highlight how trees are more than just silent sentinels of nature. They are actively engaged in their survival. So next time you're walking among trees, remember their amazing abilities to defend themselves. How cool is that? Can you believe a hydrogen bomb was lost in 1958? This shocking event happened when two U.S. Air Force planes collided in midair over Tybee Island near Savannah, Georgia. In the chaos of the crash, one plane accidentally released a hydrogen bomb into the waters below. Imagine the stakes involved. One moment, there were experienced pilots navigating their aircraft, and the next there was a nuclear weapon plummeting into the ocean. Even with extensive searches, the weapon was never recovered, raising significant concerns about the safety of nuclear arsenals. This incident is one among several cases where nuclear weapons were lost due to accidents, including mishaps involving aircraft crashes and shipwrecks. The unaccounted nature of these weapons serves as a reminder of the potential dangers surrounding nuclear technology emphasizing the importance of strict safety measures and responsible management. What if these powerful weapons were to be found? Such questions highlight the ongoing debate about the implications of nuclear arms in our world today. Have you ever thought about how horses rest? This ability to rest while standing is fascinating and reflects horses' evolution as prey animals. Unlike many other mammals, horses have developed a unique adaptation that allows them to doze while standing, thanks to a special locking mechanism in their legs. This feature enables them to remain alert to potential threats from predators while still getting the rest they need. When a horse feels safe, it can fully relax and lie down. However, this standing rest is crucial in the wild, where vigilance is key to survival. It's a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity, showcasing how an animal can evolve to meet the challenges of its environment. So next time you see a horse calmly standing still, remember that it's not just standing. It might be catching some much-needed Z's. This blend of adaptation and instinct ensures that horses stay one step ahead in the wild, demonstrating the fascinating ways animals evolve to protect themselves. Ever thought about disappearing muscles in humans? The palmaris longus muscle, a small tendon in your forearm, is gradually fading from the human body. Interestingly, around 15% of people today don't have this muscle at all. This disappearing act is a fascinating glimpse into human evolution. As our lifestyles change and the tasks we perform with our hands evolve, our bodies adapt in response. The palmaris longus was once crucial for grip and wrist movement, particularly for our ancestors who relied on climbing and grasping tools. However, as our reliance on technology increases and manual tasks decrease, this muscle might be less necessary. Scientists believe that whether or not someone has this tendon is likely influenced by genetics, making it a unique trait that varies from person to person. It's not just a random quirk, it's nature's way of fine-tuning human anatomy. So the next time you flex your wrist, think about how your body is adapting over generations, shaping our future for the better. Guess what really drives Triton's unique orbit? Triton, the largest moon of Neptune, is not just another celestial body, it's a fascinating world on the move. This icy moon is gradually spiraling inward toward its parent planet, Neptune, as it takes its orbit. Unlike many moons, Triton moves in a retrograde direction, which means it orbits Neptune in the opposite direction to the planet's rotation. This unusual behavior suggests that Triton didn't form alongside Neptune, but was likely captured by its gravity from the Kuiper Belt, a region of the solar system filled with icy bodies. As Triton continues its slow descent, millions of years from now, it may eventually be torn apart by Neptune's powerful gravity, creating a beautiful ring system around the planet. Isn't it incredible to think about how dynamic our solar system truly is? Turns out the truth is that slavery was a business. The Atlantic slave trade reveals a tragic and unsettling chapter in human history, known particularly for its triangle trade system. This horrific practice functioned through three distinct legs. Initially, ships embarked from Europe to West Africa, where countless individuals were captured and sold into a life of slavery. The next leg transported these enslaved individuals to the Caribbean, where they toiled under brutal conditions to cultivate cash crops like sugar and tobacco. These highly valuable products were then loaded onto ships and sent back to New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods, including clothing, tools, and rum. This cycle of exploitation and abuse completed the triangle and was driven by an insatiable greed for profit, completely disregarding the sanctity of human life. As millions of people were uprooted from their homes and separated from their families, their identities were erased, reducing them to mere commodities. The impact of the triangle trade went far beyond economics. It profoundly influenced societies and cultures, leaving scars that still resonate today. Recognizing this painful history enables us to appreciate the strength of those affected and underscores the importance of acknowledging and learning from our past. Did you know drones can't fly near airports? This regulation stems from serious safety concerns. Drones, which are often flown for fun or photography, can pose a significant risk if they venture too close to busy airports. They can interfere with aircraft operations, potentially leading to accidents or even distracting pilots during critical moments of takeoff and landing. Imagine a drone buzzing around just as a plane is coming in for a landing. It's a dangerous scenario. To keep everyone safe, the authorities put strict rules in place prohibiting drone flights in these zones. These regulations are not just about protecting the airplanes, but also ensuring the safety of passengers and crew aboard. Navigating airspace is a complex task, and adding unregulated drones into the mix complicates things even more. So the next time you think about flying a drone, remember to check the rules and avoid restricted areas to help keep our skies safe. Why exactly does discover the magic of glowing fungi in nature? Have you ever wandered through a dark forest and wished for a little light? You might be surprised to know that certain fungi can grant that wish. This extraordinary ability, known as bioluminescence, allows species like Mycena chlorophyll to emit a soft, enchanting glow that lights up their surroundings. This effect is due to a fascinating chemical reaction involving a protein called luciferin, which interacts with oxygen to produce a vivid greenish illumination. Far from being just a spectacle, this glow serves a crucial ecological purpose. It attracts insects, which play a vital role in the spreading of spores, ensuring the fungi's reproductive success. Picture yourself on a night hike. Each step reveals clusters of these luminous fungi, transforming your journey into a magical experience filled with wonder. Nature's own neon signs not only captivate our imaginations, but also illustrate the intricate interconnections within ecosystems. So the next time you find yourself in a dimly lit forest, look closely. You may just find these captivating bioluminescent gems lighting your way. Believe it or not, women's hearts beat faster than men's. On average, a woman's heart beats 8 to 10 times more per minute. This intriguing difference stems from several factors, including the smaller size of women's hearts compared to men's. A smaller heart pumps blood less forcefully and therefore needs to beat faster to maintain circulation. Hormonal variations also play a role. For example, estrogen influences heart rate and can lead to faster beats. Additionally, body composition differences, such as higher fat and lower muscle mass in women, can affect how the heart operates. These unique traits mean that women's hearts work differently, adapting to their body's needs. So next time you consider heart health, remember that women and men have distinct cardiovascular systems. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies are tailored in such unique ways? Dive into the depths of Belize's Blue Hole. This stunning underwater sinkhole is over 125 meters deep and is one of the most famous diving spots in the world. Located just off the coast of Belize, the Blue Hole is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Divers from around the globe flock here to explore its clear blue waters, teeming with vibrant marine life. The unique geological formations and impressive stalactites give divers a chance to see what lies beneath the surface. With its mesmerizing underwater scenery and rich biodiversity, the Blue Hole offers an unforgettable experience for both seasoned divers and newcomers. Whether you're fascinated by coral reefs, curious about marine ecosystems, or just seeking adventure, this underwater wonderland is sure to leave you in awe. Are you ready to take the plunge? Did you know Kim Basinger bought a whole town? In the 1980s, the famous actress Kim Basinger made headlines when she purchased the tiny town of Brazelton, Georgia, for a whopping $20 million. Her ambitious dream was to turn this quaint little place into a bustling tourist destination. Kim envisioned charming shops, exciting attractions, and maybe even a movie-themed park that would draw in visitors from all over. However, things didn't quite go as planned. Despite her big dreams, Kim faced various challenges in her development efforts, and her vision for Brazelton never materialized as she hoped. Ultimately, she sold shares in the town, marking a curious chapter in her life that many fans might not know about. Today, Brazelton is a flourishing community with its own unique character, but it's fascinating to think about what could have been if Kim's plans had succeeded. What would a movie star's town look like today? Did a curse follow the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb? In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter made an astonishing find: the nearly intact tomb of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. This incredible discovery sent waves through the world of archaeology, bringing ancient Egypt back into the spotlight. However, shortly after the tomb was opened, several members of Carter's excavation team began dying under mysterious circumstances. These events sparked wild rumors of a curse that fell upon those who entered the tomb, suggesting that Tutankhamun sought vengeance from beyond the grave. Among the prominent victims were Lord Carnarvon, the financial backer of the expedition, who died from an infected mosquito bite shortly after the tomb's opening. While modern science attributes these deaths to natural causes, the idea of the mummy's curse captured the public imagination, stirring fascination and fear. Even today, the legend persists, reminding us of the powerful grip that ancient history holds over our modern minds. Could it be that some stories are too compelling to let go? Did you know lungs can actually float in water? This surprising fact highlights the unique structure of human lungs, which are the only organs capable of buoyancy. Lungs contain millions of tiny balloon-like sacs called alveoli filled with air. This air-filled design not only allows them to float, but also plays a crucial role in breathing. When we inhale, these alveoli expand, taking in oxygen from the air we breathe. Then they release carbon dioxide, a waste product, back into the air when we exhale. The remarkable design of the lungs maximizes their efficiency in oxygen exchange, which is vital for sustaining life. The floating ability can be an intriguing demonstration of how well our bodies are adapted for their functions. This unique characteristic not only showcases the clever design within our biology, but also emphasizes the importance of our lungs in keeping us alive. So the next time you take a deep breath, remember how those balloon-like alveoli are working hard, contributing to the miracle of life. You might be shocked to learn that borders shine. The border between India and Pakistan is one of the few man-made structures visible from space, and it's all thanks to the lights installed by the Indian government. These lights illuminate the region along the border, making it a striking sight for astronauts and satellites alike. The glowing boundary allows observers in space to easily identify the national divide, highlighting the geopolitical tensions that persist in this area. India has strategically used these lights not just for visibility, but also to enhance security measures along the border. As night falls, the stark contrast between the bright lights of India and the darker terrain of Pakistan can be clearly observed, making it a unique testament to technology and human influence on the planet. Isn't it fascinating how our actions can create visible changes from such great heights? Can you believe Canada loves macaroni and cheese? This nation holds the title for the highest per capita consumption of this creamy, cheesy delight in the world. With its comforting texture and cheesy goodness, macaroni and cheese has become a beloved staple for Canadians of all ages. It's not just a side dish. For many, it's a comfort food that brings back childhood memories. Canadians enjoy it in various ways, from the classic home-cooked version to gourmet spins loaded with different cheeses and toppings. It's even popular at events like barbecues and family gatherings. The love for this dish reflects Canada's cozy culture, where warmth and hospitality shine through every plate. But why is macaroni and cheese so popular in Canada? Some believe it could be due to the long winters, as people crave something warm and filling. Others say it is simply part of the Canadian identity. So the next time you're cooking or ordering food, remember that you're enjoying a dish that Canadians absolutely adore, and that brings people together. Here's a wild fact about mayonnaise chocolate. In Japan, this unusual treat has taken the culinary world by storm, blending creamy mayonnaise with rich chocolate to create an intriguing flavor experience. This surprising combination showcases Japan's adventurous food culture, where the lines between sweet and savory often blur. Even more fascinating is the annual mayonnaise contest held in the country, where chefs compete to create the most innovative dishes using mayonnaise. This competition not only highlights Japan's evolving taste preferences, but also symbolizes the country's willingness to experiment with flavors. Imagine chocolate that spreads like a dream, but has that unique tang from mayonnaise? Sounds wild, right? As foodies across the globe are beginning to embrace unconventional food pairings, mayonnaise chocolate is just one example of how Japanese cuisine continuously surprises and delights the taste buds. Are you ready to try it? Discover the dynamic world of synchronized learning. In various regions, the choreography of education extends beyond just children, embracing young women as active participants in synchronized movements. This practice not only adds an enjoyable twist to traditional learning, but also creates a sense of community and cooperation among all involved. Engaging in these rhythmic activities helps enhance focus and build confidence, allowing students to express themselves while learning new concepts. For instance, in some cultures, students perform collective dances that correlate with lessons in history or science, making these subjects come alive. By combining physical movement with education, participants can deepen their understanding and retention of material. This innovative approach promotes a holistic learning environment where each individual's contribution is valued, fostering a more inclusive educational experience. Isn't it fascinating how movement can revolutionize the way we learn? Guess what really drives America's pizza obsession? Pizza is a national treasure in the United States, with Americans munching their way through a jaw-dropping amount every day, enough to fill the entire Vatican City. Just think about that for a moment. This delicious dish comes in countless styles, from the iconic thin crust to the hearty deep dish and even stuffed pizza, showcasing our diverse tastes. Families gather around pizza boxes for movie nights. Friends celebrate with slices at parties, and pizza shops are often buzzing with customers. Whether it's topped with classic pepperoni or unique combinations, pizza brings people together. It's more than just food, it's a part of our culture. With each bite, we're not just savoring melted cheese and crispy crust, we're indulging in a tradition that's woven into the fabric of American life. What's your favorite pizza topping? Did you know elephants hold funerals for their dead? When an elephant passes away, something truly remarkable happens within its herd. These intelligent and social animals demonstrate deep emotional bonds, showing that they understand the gravity of loss. The herd often gathers around the deceased elephant, sometimes even covering the body with rocks and vegetation as a sign of respect. They stand vigil, mourning and remembering their friend, often for hours or even days. This behavior highlights their sensitivity and strong familial connections. Elephants may touch the bones or trunk of the deceased, a gesture that seems to express a sort of grief. When they finally leave, it is not without a sense of loss hanging in the air. This fascinating ritual makes us wonder, how much do these majestic creatures truly understand about their lives and deaths? Did you know Roosevelt was the first president on TV? On April 30th, 1939, Franklin D. Roosevelt made history by appearing on television during the opening ceremony of the New York World's Fair. This moment marked a significant milestone as he became the first sitting president to embrace this new medium. At the time, television was a novel technology, still in its infancy, and only a limited number of viewers could watch the broadcast. Roosevelt delivered a warm and welcoming address about the fair, showcasing the American spirit and innovation. His speech captivated the small audience, demonstrating not only the potential of television as a medium for communication, but also his own forward-thinking approach. The World's Fair was meant to highlight progress in technological advancement, and by stepping into this bold new arena, FDR helped pave the way for future political leaders to utilize TV to connect with the public. Isn't it fascinating to think how this one event changed the way politics and media interact? Shocking truth about tobacco sponsorship in schools. As recently as 2009, some elementary schools in China received full sponsorship from tobacco companies, revealing a disturbing trend in the education system. One school in Sichuan even displayed a message suggesting that smoking could help students reach success. This bizarre notion was part of a larger strategy by tobacco companies to promote their products among young people. While you might think schools would be a safe haven from such influence, these companies often sought to normalize smoking by embedding their brand messages in educational settings. Authorities later realized the dangers of this situation, leading to tighter regulations and a push for healthier environments in schools. How could education be mixed up with promoting something so harmful? Fortunately, public awareness increased, leading to campaigns that educate children about the dangers of smoking and the realities behind tobacco marketing. Let's uncover the truth about cable cars in San Francisco. These iconic cable cars are more than just a way to get around town. They're a piece of living history. Established in the late 19th century, they have become a symbol of the city's charm and ingenuity. Climbing the steep hills of San Francisco, these wooden cars provide a unique commuting experience, giving riders breathtaking views of the bay and the famous Golden Gate Bridge. The cable cars operate using a complex system of underground cables, which are pulled by powerful engines. This means that passengers can enjoy a smooth ride while the cars gracefully glide up and down the city's steep streets. In addition to their practical use, these cable cars are recognized as a National Historic Landmark, drawing visitors from around the world. Have you ever ridden one of these fascinating machines? Guess what really drives negative side effects? The phenomenon known as nocebo can make you feel worse just by expecting to. While the placebo effect can help people feel better due to their positive beliefs, the nocebo effect works in the opposite direction. This means if you believe that a medicine or treatment will cause side effects, you might actually experience those unwanted symptoms, even if the treatment is harmless. Research shows that the mind plays a powerful role in our health. For example, patients who were warned about possible side effects were more likely to report them, even when they received a sugar pill instead of real medication. This intriguing connection between our thoughts and body demonstrates how crucial our mindset is when it comes to health and healing. So could simply changing how you think about treatments really alter your experience? Absolutely. Ever thought about why Hawaii gets snow? You might picture Hawaii as a sunny paradise with beautiful beaches, but its tallest mountains tell a different story. Each winter, elevations like Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, which rise over 13,000 feet, experience snowfall. This uncommon weather occurs because, as the air rises up the mountains, it cools down significantly. At high altitudes, temperatures can drop below freezing, even in a tropical location. The snow can accumulate, creating a stunning contrast against the lush green landscape below. Interestingly, this snowy phenomenon is a reminder of Hawaii's diverse climate zones, which range from the warm coastlines to the chilly heights of its volcanic peaks. While most people flock to the islands for sunbathing and surfing, the winter wonderland atop these mountains offers a unique experience for visitors curious enough to make the trip. Imagine standing in tropical Hawaii surrounded by snow. How cool is that? So the next time someone mentions Hawaii, remember it's not just about sun and sand, it's also about snow-capped peaks. Guess what really drives battery life down? Batteries are truly fascinating devices, but they don't last forever. The science behind their decline is intriguing. Inside a battery, chemical reactions create electricity, allowing our gadgets to function. However, just like us, batteries age and experience wear and tear. Over time, these internal chemical reactions begin to degrade due to constant use and the natural passage of time. This degradation leads to a gradual loss of capacity, meaning the battery can hold less charge than when it was new. Factors like temperature can speed up this process too. For example, leaving a battery in a hot car can cause even faster deterioration. So the next time your phone dies quicker than usual, remember that its battery is a complex system that gets less efficient with time. How can we care for our batteries to make them last longer? Can you believe the Champawat tiger's deadly reign? This infamous tiger is responsible for an astonishing 435 human fatalities in Nepal and India, making it one of the most lethal wild animals in history. To put that in perspective, in the past 30 years, bears in the United States have caused an average of just 2 deaths per year, while spiders and snakes contribute 6 and 5 deaths respectively. The sheer number of lives taken by this single tiger dwarfs the combined toll of all bears, spiders, and snakes during the same period. It highlights the unique and sometimes terrifying interplay between humans and wildlife. What makes the Champawat tiger's story particularly chilling is that its attacks were not isolated incidents. Rather, they reflect a pattern of human-wildlife conflict that can occur when natural habitats are disrupted and prey becomes scarce. This tiger wasn't just a predator, it also became a symbol of fear and loss for many communities. The question remains, how can we better coexist with such magnificent yet dangerous creatures? Did you know about the nuclear bomb in space? In 1962, the United States conducted an extraordinary nuclear bomb test called Operation Fishbowl, launching a device 250 miles above the Earth. This test was unique because it occurred in the upper atmosphere, creating a spectacular artificial aurora visible over Hawaii. Imagine witnessing a stunning light show of greens, reds, and blues, all triggered by a nuclear explosion. However, this fascinating display came with major consequences, as the explosion also damaged over 30 satellites orbiting the Earth. These satellites were crucial for communication and scientific research. This incident highlights not just the visual spectacle of such explosions, but also the serious risks involved in tampering with space weather. The shock waves and radiation from the bomb altered the natural environment in space, raising concerns about how human activities can impact our planet and beyond. So as much as it was a striking moment in history, it served as a warning about the importance of understanding and respecting the delicate balance of our atmosphere and outer space. Did you know that robots can install solar panels fast? The Maximum robot is leading the charge in transforming how we harness clean energy for homes. This innovative machine can install solar panels with impressive speed and precision, making it easier for households to embrace solar power. Imagine a robot expertly lifting and positioning solar panels, ensuring they're perfectly aligned to capture the sun's rays. By speeding up the installation process, the Maximum robot helps reduce costs and minimizes disruption for homeowners. This advancement is especially crucial as more people seek sustainable energy solutions to combat climate change. With robots taking on these tasks, skilled workers can focus on more complex jobs, creating a win-win scenario in the growing solar industry. Could this be the future of energy installation? Did you know that international law has no police? In our world, international law functions almost like a set of rules for playing fair among nations, but it lacks a central governing body to enforce its decisions. Instead, it relies on the goodwill and cooperation of sovereign states. Key players like the United Nations, UN, and the International Court of Justice, ICJ, help to resolve disputes and issue rulings, yet they can't force countries to comply. Imagine a game where players agree to rules, but there's no referee to enforce them. This often leads to situations where nations ignore international laws without facing immediate consequences. Instead of legal penalties, enforcement generally relies on tools like diplomatic pressure or economic sanctions. This creates a challenging environment, allowing violations such as human rights abuses or territorial disputes to go unchecked. So how can we strengthen international law to ensure fair play among nations? Believe it or not, our brains keep developing until 25. This fascinating journey involves the gradual maturation of different brain areas, with the frontal lobes taking their sweet time to get fully developed. These crucial parts of the brain are responsible for planning, logic, and decision-making. You might wonder why this matters. Well, it explains why teenagers and young adults sometimes take risks or make impulsive choices. During these years, the connection between emotions and reasoning is still being fine-tuned. As this development progresses into the mid-20s, you'll notice that people become better at thinking ahead, managing their emotions, and making wise choices. This isn't just about age, it's the brain's incredible ability to grow and adapt. Understanding this can help us be more compassionate with younger people as they stumble through important life decisions. So next time you see a young adult navigating life's challenges, remember, they're still evolving in the most fascinating way. Uncover the Gorita plant's amazing oxygen transport secret. This incredible plant is classified as a protein-like organism, and it boasts a remarkable feature: superior hemocyanin compared to hemoglobin. But what does this mean? Hemocyanin is a copper-based protein that allows the Gorita to transport oxygen more efficiently than many traditional blood components, like hemoglobin, the protein found in our own blood. This unique characteristic not only highlights the Gorita plant's fascinating biology, but also emphasizes its importance in the ecosystem. By efficiently transporting oxygen, the Gorita helps various forms of life thrive, showcasing the interconnectedness of nature. Imagine a plant that acts like a blood transporter, playing a vital role in sustaining the environment around it. The study of such plants can inspire future research in biotechnology and medicine, potentially leading to groundbreaking discoveries. So next time you hear about exotic plants, remember the Gorita and its incredible ability to contribute to the survival of many living beings. How many other amazing secrets do plants hold? Believe it or not, stunning photos reveal hidden artistry. Steve Garol is a talented photographer whose work takes you behind the scenes at the Firehouse UPS Mall. His captivating images showcase not only beautiful visuals, but also the intricate process involved in creating them. Garol understands that photography is an art form that goes beyond just snapping pictures. It's about storytelling. He captures the hustle and bustle of the mall, shedding light on what happens when we aren't looking. From the preparation of impressive displays to the energetic teamwork of the staff, each photograph tells a unique story. Whether it's a burst of color from an elaborate display or a candid moment of laughter, Garol's work draws viewers in, making them appreciate the artistry that hides in plain sight. So next time you visit a mall, think about the effort and passion that goes into creating those eye-catching visuals. Prepare to be amazed by the science of decay. When a human body starts to break down, it doesn't just disappear quietly. It makes its presence known through a powerful and distinct odor. This smell arises from a mix of chemicals produced during decomposition, notably cadaverine and putrescine. These compounds are formed as bacteria break down tissues and organic matter, creating a scent that most people would find unpleasant. Forensic scientists and crime scene investigators have a keen sense of smell as they are trained to recognize this unique odor. This skill often acts as an early warning sign of decomposition, helping them gather crucial evidence at crime scenes. Understanding these scents not only aids in investigations, but also sheds light on the natural process of life and death. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies transform and signal their change in such a dramatic way? Can you believe how compasses work in navigation? This essential tool has guided countless navigators and explorers for centuries. At its core, a compass features a magnetized needle that effortlessly aligns itself with the Earth's magnetic field, pointing towards magnetic north. The magic happens because the needle is carefully balanced on a pivot, allowing it to rotate freely in response to the invisible forces around it. But what creates this magnetic field? It's generated by the movement of molten iron in the Earth's outer core, where extreme heat and pressure lead to a dynamic flow that produces a magnetic force reaching far beyond our planet's surface. Historically, without this simple yet brilliant device, many mariners would have struggled to find their way across vast oceans, forever changing the course of exploration. Can you imagine sailing without a compass? Today, this piece of technology remains vital, guiding not just ships but hikers and adventurers on land, reminding us of the Earth's hidden powers. Everest changes the game for container ships. The Everest is an incredible feat of engineering, standing as the largest container ship in the world. Stretching nearly 1,300 feet long, it can carry a whopping 24,000 containers at once. Imagine the size of that cargo, enough to fill a small town. But it's not just about being big. The Everest is also paving the way for greener shipping. It incorporates advanced technology that reduces fuel consumption and emissions, making it more environmentally friendly compared to older ships. This shift is crucial as the shipping industry strives to lessen its impact on our planet. With wider hulls and innovative engines, the Everest sets a new standard in maritime transport. In a world where sustainability is more important than ever, how many more innovations can we expect from these giants of the sea? Can you believe this gaming statistic? It's surprising that around 1/3 of the games purchased on Steam, a popular digital gaming platform, never get played by the buyers. This might sound shocking to passionate gamers who eagerly await the latest releases. Steam hosts thousands of games, making it easy for players to buy games on sale, often resulting in impulse purchases. The thrill of owning a game can lead to buying more than one can realistically play. Additionally, some players purchase games with the intention of playing later, but simply forget about them over time. Another reason could be the overwhelming choice. With so many options, people might feel lost and end up playing only a few favorites. This pattern raises interesting discussions about consumer habits in the gaming industry. Why buy a game you won't play? Could it be that the excitement of adding to a digital library is just as fulfilling as actually playing? This phenomenon highlights the complexity of our relationships with digital content and the psychology behind why we buy. Here's a wild fact about Tesla's Model Y. This innovative electric car boasts an advanced heat pump that actually uses waste heat from its electronics to keep the cabin warm during chilly weather. Imagine being able to stay warm without draining your battery. This clever design is especially important when temperatures drop, as traditional heating methods can take a toll on your driving range. By recycling this waste heat, Tesla enhances energy efficiency and maximizes the distance you can travel on a single charge. In winter conditions, this means less worry about running low on battery while trying to stay cozy. With such smart technology in place, the Model Y is not just about speed or cool features. It's also about making your driving experience better in all seasons. How amazing is that? Why should we care about self-healing pavement? Young Mexican innovator Israel Bersanio Carmona has developed an exciting new solution for road maintenance: self-healing pavement that can repair its own cracks when it comes into contact with water. This invention, which is based on a special rubber material, has already won Israel first place in the prestigious James Dyson Mexico competition. Imagine driving on roads that could fix themselves, saving time and money on repairs. Traditional road maintenance can be costly and time-consuming, but Israel's invention offers a promising alternative that could transform how we think about infrastructure. When a crack develops, the pavement activates its self-healing properties, making the process efficient and eco-friendly. However, while this innovative approach has a lot of potential, further refinement is necessary before it can be widely implemented. If successful, Israel's invention might greatly reduce the need for frequent road repairs and contribute to safer driving conditions. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such technology could reshape our daily commutes? Here's a wild fact about Title IX in sports. This groundbreaking legislation, enacted in the 1970s, mandated equal opportunities for girls and women in education and athletics, leading to a seismic shift in how sports are viewed and played. Before Title IX, female athletes faced numerous obstacles, from limited funding to fewer competition opportunities. Many schools didn't even have women's teams. However, Title changed all that, ensuring that schools receiving federal funding had to provide equal athletic opportunities to both genders. As a result, female participation in sports skyrocketed, leading to increased representation in everything from high school sports to the Olympics. This law not only opened doors for girls to play sports, but also played a crucial role in promoting gender equality in society. Today, thanks to Title IX, we see female athletes excelling and inspiring future generations. Could you imagine a world without these trailblazers? You won't believe this about lightning strikes. Every second, the Earth experiences around 100 lightning strikes, each packing a shocking punch of up to 1 billion volts of electricity. This incredible natural phenomenon is more than just a light show in the sky. It plays a vital role in our ecosystem. When lightning strikes, it can ignite wildfires, which, although dangerous, help rejuvenate many forests. These fires clear out old, dry underbrush, making way for new growth. Additionally, lightning helps fertilize the soil. The immense heat from a lightning strike converts nitrogen in the air into a usable form, contributing nutrients that plants thrive on. So the next time you see a flash of lightning, remember that it's not just a spectacular display, but a crucial part of our planet's health and growth. Isn't that fascinating? Is it really true that a submarine needed bridges? The recent transport of the U-17 submarine involved a complex operation that lasted 2 weeks, showcasing extraordinary logistical planning and engineering skills. To move this historic vessel safely, road closures had to be implemented, and specially constructed bridges were built to ensure its precise passage. This monumental task wasn't just about moving a submarine. It marked a significant moment in naval history as the U-17 was relocated to a German museum. The submarine, once a part of the German Navy during World War II, now serves as a reminder of maritime evolution and the technological advancements made in underwater travel. Constructed with care and skill, this operation highlighted the dedication of many individuals working together to achieve a common goal. It's a fascinating story of teamwork, engineering prowess, and the importance of preserving history for future generations. Can you imagine the challenges they faced while planning every detail? Did you know brown bears can smell 7 times better? This remarkable sense of smell is crucial for their survival. Brown bears boast an olfactory capability that surpasses even that of a bloodhound, making their noses incredibly powerful tools in the wild. These majestic creatures use their keen sense of smell to detect food, locate potential mates, and steer clear of dangers from far away. Imagine being able to sniff out a meal from several miles away. This ability helps them find berries, fish, and other foods to fuel their energy, especially before hibernation. Moreover, it plays a key role in finding mates during the breeding season, ensuring the continuation of their species. Their excellent sense of smell also acts as a protective mechanism, allowing them to sense predators or human activity before it becomes a threat. In a world where smells can mean life or death, brown bears truly are masters of scent detection. Isn't it fascinating how the animal kingdom thrives in such diverse ways? You might be shocked to learn that elephants have 4 knees. While most animals, including humans, have 2 knees and 2 elbows, elephants are unique in their anatomy. Each of their legs has knee joints, which allow them to support their massive weight, with adult elephants weighing up to 14,000 pounds. These sturdy legs give them the ability to walk gracefully despite their size, making them one of the most impressive land animals. Their distinctive knee structure helps elephants to navigate in various terrains, from thick forests to open savannas. What's even more fascinating is how they manage to use these joints to bend down and pick up food, drink water, or even help other elephants. This impressive adaptation showcases their resilience and intelligence. As you think about elephants next time, remember that their 4 knees set them apart in the animal kingdom, making these gentle giants even more extraordinary. Have you ever wondered how such a massive creature can move so elegantly? This might surprise you. Epigen's feathers weigh more than its bones. Unlike most birds, which have lightweight hollow bones designed for flight, Epigen breaks the mold with an astonishing twist. Imagine a bird whose feathers are heavier than its entire bony structure. This unique feature, found in Epigen, challenges our understanding of how birds adapt to their environments. While those delicate and slender feathers might seem like they should be light, they actually provide the bird with insulation, which is crucial for survival in colder climates. The extra weight from the feathers means that Epigen has to rely more on its muscle strength and flight technique. As researchers study such exceptional traits, they gain valuable insights into the fascinating world of avian biology. How does Epigen manage to soar despite this unusual characteristic? Imagine surviving 2 atomic bombings in one lifetime. Tsutomu Yamaguchi faced an unimaginable fate during World War II when he was in Hiroshima on August 6, 1945 for a business trip. Just 3 days later, he returned to his hometown of Nagasaki, only to experience another atomic bomb. Remarkably, Yamaguchi not only survived both blasts, but also lived to be 93 years old, becoming an inspiring symbol of resilience. After the war, he dedicated his life to sharing his experiences, emphasizing the importance of education about nuclear weapons and advocating for peace. His story is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to overcome unimaginable challenges. He lived through severe burns, health issues related to radiation exposure, and the trauma of witnessing devastation. Yet he turned his painful experiences into a message of hope for future generations. How can we learn from his incredible journey? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Colbert reached for the stars. Though NASA ultimately decided on the name Tranquility, this didn't stop the legendary talk show host from making his mark in space. In a delightful twist, NASA honored Colbert's enthusiastic supporters by naming a treadmill on the ISS after him, known as the Combined Operational Load-Bearing External Resistance Treadmill, or Colbert for short. This special treadmill is crucial for maintaining the astronaut's physical fitness, as exercise is vital in microgravity. With his characteristic humor, Colbert embraced this playful tribute, often joking about how his name floats above Earth. Isn't it fascinating how a TV personality can become part of space history? It shows just how far enthusiasm and creativity can reach. What if I told you lotions can attract mosquitoes? Many people love using lotions with alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs, because they help exfoliate and revitalize the skin. However, while these products can offer great skincare benefits, they can also have an unexpected drawback. They attract mosquitoes. When you apply lotions with AHAs, they can make your skin more appealing to these pesky insects. This is particularly important to consider during the warm months or in areas with high mosquito populations. To keep these annoying biters at bay, it's best to skip such lotions when heading outside. Instead, look for mosquito repellents that contain ingredients like DEET or picaridin, which effectively ward off these pests. Protecting your skin is crucial, but you also want to enjoy your time outdoors without the itch of mosquito bites, right? So, next time you're picking a lotion, think carefully about what's in it. Guess what really drives our sense of smell? Anosmia is the complete loss of smell, and it can really change how someone experiences the world. Our sense of smell is closely tied to taste, so when people lose this ability, they don't just miss out on the aroma of fresh cookies or blooming flowers. They often find that food tastes bland and unappealing. Imagine eating your favorite meals without the delightful scents that enhance their flavors. Anosmia can happen due to various reasons, such as viral infections, allergies, or even certain medications. While some people regain their sense of smell over time, others may struggle with it for longer periods. Scientists are actively researching ways to help those affected by anosmia. They are exploring treatments that might restore this vital sense, allowing people to enjoy the world of scents once again. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can make such a big difference? Ever wondered how Tesla sells cars differently? Instead of using the traditional car dealership model, Tesla offers a fresh approach with its showrooms. Here, customers can explore all the sleek electric vehicles, but there's a twist. You can't haggle over prices. This setup mimics the experience of shopping for gadgets, making it more straightforward and user-friendly. Customers can also order their dream Tesla online, eliminating the need to visit a dealership. Once the order is placed, the vehicle is delivered right to their door. This innovative model not only simplifies the buying process, but also allows Tesla to maintain control over pricing and inventory. By doing things their own way, Tesla is reshaping how we think about buying cars. Could this model inspire other industries to rethink their sales strategies? Have you seen how sea scallops travel? Sea scallops, these fascinating marine creatures, have a unique way of getting around the ocean floor. Instead of swimming, they slowly glide along using tiny little feet located on the underside of their shells. These small, muscular appendages help them search for food and find shelter among the rocky seabed. Sea scallops primarily feed on plankton and other tiny organisms, which they filter from the water. While they may not be the fastest movers in the ocean, they have an interesting method to alert themselves to danger. By clapping their shells together, they can create a quick jet of water that propels them away from predators. This combination of slow movement and quick reactions makes sea scallops quite adaptable to their environment. So next time you're enjoying a seafood dish, remember there's a whole world of activity under the waves. Did you know about the diamond planet 55 Cancri? This incredible exoplanet orbits a star in the constellation Cancer, roughly 40 light-years from Earth. What makes 55 Cancri extraordinary is its composition. Scientists believe that it may have a core largely made of diamond. This unusual characteristic comes from its carbon-rich environment, where extreme pressure and temperature could convert carbon into diamonds. While humans won't be traveling to this distant world anytime soon, the idea of a planet made of diamonds captures our imagination and sparks discussions about the possibilities of the universe. Imagine a landscape shimmering with crystalline structures, far beyond human reach. The study of such planets helps astronomers understand the variety of worlds beyond our own. So, who knows? The universe might just be hiding more wonders that could redefine everything we know about planets. You might be surprised by blonde hair facts. Did you know that even though blonde hair is finer than dark hair, people with blonde locks often have a fuller appearance? This surprising twist comes from having more hair follicles. Blondes possess a greater number of these tiny structures, which compensates for the fine texture of their hair, creating an illusion of volume. The fascinating reason behind this lies in genetics and melanin, the pigment that gives our hair, skin, and eyes their color. Blondes have less melanin compared to those with darker hair, but the sheer number of strands coiling on their heads makes their hair appear thicker and more vibrant. So the next time you see a blonde with a luxurious mane, remember that it's not just about the color, it's about volume too. Isn't it interesting how our genes shape our appearance and add to the beauty of diversity? Sweet creations that delight the senses await you. Amaury Guichon has gained worldwide recognition for his stunning desserts that are as pleasing to the eyes as they are to the palate. His work blends artistry with flavor, transforming classic desserts into edible masterpieces that capture the imagination. Imagine a dessert that not only tastes delectable, but also looks like a piece of art. Guichon's creations often feature vibrant colors, intricate designs, and unexpected flavor combinations, inviting people to experience dessert in a whole new way. Whether it's a cake that resembles a blooming flower or a chocolate sculpture that tells a story, his innovative approach makes each sweet treat a feast for the senses. Food lovers and art enthusiasts alike are drawn to his work, eager to savor these original desserts. By pushing the boundaries of what a dessert can be, Guichon has inspired many budding pastry chefs around the world to think creatively about their own culinary designs. So, what will his next masterpiece look like? Why exactly does Louisiana honor King Louis XIV? The answer lies in the adventurous spirit of French explorer Robert de La Salle. In the late 17th century, La Salle journeyed down the mighty Mississippi River, claiming vast territories for France. In a show of respect and allegiance, he named this expansive region La Louisiana after King Louis XIV, who reigned over France during this period. This naming wasn't just a tribute, it encapsulated the rich French heritage that continues to flourish in Louisiana today. In cities like New Orleans, you can see this history reflected in the vibrant architecture, from ornate ironwork balconies to colorful Creole cottages. The local language blends French with English, and unique customs like Mardi Gras celebrate this cultural fusion. So when you explore Louisiana, you're not just visiting a state, you're stepping into a vibrant tapestry woven from history and tradition. Did you know Caltech had a shocking 228-game losing streak? This unbelievable streak ran from 2003 to 2013, making it one of the longest in college sports history. Imagine a baseball team losing 228 games in a row. Deflating, right? Yet the Caltech Beavers showed incredible resilience throughout those tough years. Each game brought challenges, but the players kept showing up, determined to improve and support one another. In 2013, the team finally turned the tide with a thrilling victory against another college team, ending the grueling streak on a high note. This triumph not only lifted their spirits, but also highlighted the importance of perseverance and teamwork. Caltech's story reminds us that even in the face of difficulties, sticking together can lead to remarkable comebacks. Who would have thought a losing streak could spark such determination and camaraderie? Did you know Switzerland uses temporary bridges for road repairs? This clever approach allows traffic to keep flowing smoothly, even when construction is happening. Instead of shutting down lanes and causing major delays, Swiss engineers have designed temporary bridges that can be quickly set up over work zones. This means that while crews tackle necessary road repairs, drivers can still go about their journeys with minimal disruption. The temporary bridges are not only an efficient solution, they also showcase the country's commitment to innovation in infrastructure. By utilizing these structures, Switzerland demonstrates how thoughtful engineering can combine safety, efficiency, and convenience. This method shows that road work doesn't have to mean traffic nightmares. Instead, it turns into a more manageable experience for everyone on the road. So next time you cruise through Switzerland, remember the creative solutions that keep the wheels turning and ensure that repairs can happen without the headache of long waits and detours. What if I told you your heart is a powerhouse? This incredible organ pumps nearly 1.5 gallons, or 5.7 liters, of blood every single minute. To put that in perspective, if your heart keeps up this amazing pace, it could fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool in less than a year. Imagine that. The heart is roughly the size of two hands clasped together, yet it works tirelessly to circulate blood throughout your body. This blood delivers oxygen and nutrients to various organs, fueling everything from your brain to your muscles. The heart's rhythm is like a drummer keeping time in a band, ensuring every part of your body gets what it needs to function effectively. So the next time you think about your heart, remember it's not just a muscle. It's a vital force that keeps you alive, moving and grooving every day. Isn't that amazing? Incredible horsehair makes music magic happen. To create a single archet for a purviolin, musicians need about 150 to 200 strands of horsehair, known as crins. These crins undergo a special treatment with colophonium, a natural resin that cools the strings and enriches the overall sound of the instrument. While synthetic options are out there, many professional musicians still swear by genuine horsehair because it delivers unmatched tone and a delightful tactile experience. The choice of using horsehair isn't just tradition. It's about achieving a richer, warmer sound that synthetic materials often struggle to replicate. Plus, the unique texture of horsehair adds a personal touch to each performance. Whether you're strumming a violin or playing a bass, the material of your bow truly makes a difference in performance quality. So next time you hear an orchestra or enjoy a solo performance, remember the craftsmanship behind those magical sounds. It's a fascinating blend of biology and artistry that continues to captivate musicians and audiences alike. What if I told you about Lake Hillier's secrets? This stunning Australian lake, famous for its vibrant pink color, is fascinating not just for its beauty, but also for the extremophiles that call it home. Extremophiles are remarkable organisms that can thrive in extreme environments where most life would struggle to survive, such as hot springs or salty lakes. Lake Hillier stands out for its high salt concentration and unique algae that give its waters that striking pink hue. Researchers study these resilient organisms to unlock mysteries about life's adaptability and even to search for potential life on other planets, like Mars. By understanding how extremophiles endure harsh conditions, scientists hope to develop new technologies for medicine, agriculture, and environmental sustainability. So the next time you hear about Lake Hillier, remember that its extraordinary environment isn't just a pretty sight, it's a treasure trove for science and a window into the mysteries of life. Have you ever seen dancing pallbearers in Ghana? This captivating tradition transforms funerals into vibrant celebrations filled with music and movement. Instead of somber farewells, pallbearers clad in colorful outfits groove to lively tunes while carrying the coffin. This joyful display isn't just for spectacle, it's a heartfelt tribute to the life of the deceased. The goal is to honor their memory with energy and fun, celebrating the life they lived rather than just mourning their passing. This unique blend of grief and joy echoes the rising popularity of dance challenges that we often see trending on social media, where people come together to share lively moments. In Ghana, however, this practice has deep cultural significance. It reflects the belief that death is not the end, but a continuation of existence in another form, encouraging the community to celebrate rather than simply mourn. Such funerals can turn into lively gatherings where friends and family share laughter, stories, and music, making it a memorable event for everyone involved. Who knew funerals could be so full of life? This might surprise you. Medieval bakers were sneaky. Back in the Middle Ages, some bakers pulled a fast one by adding fillers like sawdust to their flour. That's right. Instead of delivering pure and wholesome bread, they cut corners to boost profits. This shady practice put people at risk of poor health, and governments had to step in. They introduced a clever solution: bread stamps. These stamps not only marked the bread as genuine, but also identified the baker responsible for each loaf. If someone got caught cheating, they faced penalties, which helped maintain the quality and integrity of the staple food that everyone relied on. With this system, consumers felt more secure when purchasing their daily bread, knowing they could trust the baker behind it. Isn't it fascinating how people in the past came up with inventive ways to tackle even the sneakiest of scams? Can you imagine the grandeur of ancient Tikal? This incredible city, located in present-day Guatemala, was a bustling hub of civilization during the Classic period from 200 to 900 AD. At its height, Tikal was one of the largest and most powerful urban centers of the Mayan civilization, showcasing stunning architectural achievements like towering pyramids and expansive plazas. The city thrived with a complex society that made advancements in agriculture, astronomy, and writing. With an estimated population of over 100,000 people, Tikal was a center for trade and culture, connecting various regions of the Mayan world. Its majestic structures, such as Temple 1 and Temple 2, still awe visitors today, symbolizing the rich history of the Mayans. As explorers uncover more about Tikal, we continue to learn how this vibrant city played a pivotal role in ancient history. What secrets will future discoveries reveal? Did you know that gold is called God's currency? This shiny metal has held its value for thousands of years, making it a favorite among people and cultures worldwide. Gold's unique characteristics set it apart from other materials. Unlike currencies that can lose value due to inflation or government decisions, gold's worth remains steady because it's rare and durable. For over 5,000 years, empires and individuals alike have sought gold for trading, jewelry, and even storing wealth. From ancient Egyptians who crafted stunning artifacts to modern investors who consider gold a hedge against economic uncertainty, its appeal is undeniable. Even today, many people see gold as a safeguard for their future, thinking it will retain its value long into the future. With its rich history and continued relevance, isn't it fascinating how one element can connect generations and cultures? Guess what really drives Jamaica's butterfly diversity? Jamaica is a fascinating island, not just for its beautiful beaches and reggae music, but also for its incredible butterflies. It's home to both the largest and smallest butterflies in the world. The giant Hormuz swallowtail, known as the Jamaican swallowtail, holds the title for the largest in the Western Hemisphere, with its captivating wings that can reach up to 5 inches across. On the other hand, the pygmy blue butterfly is a tiny marvel, measuring only about an inch from wingtip to wingtip, making it the smallest butterfly globally. These two extremes beautifully illustrate the rich biodiversity of the island. The variety doesn't stop there. Jamaica boasts over 100 butterfly species. This unique mix of sizes and colors attracts not only nature lovers, but also scientists researching the effects of climate on these creatures. Have you ever seen butterflies that defy expectations? Can you believe how small we really are? Despite humans making up just 0.01% of Earth's total biomass, our impact on the planet is enormous. This tiny fraction of biomass represents over 7.9 billion individuals currently inhabiting the Earth. Yet astonishingly, humans have caused the destruction of about 83% of all wild mammals. This stark reality highlights the significant role we play in altering ecosystems and affecting wildlife populations. Activities such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change have led to habitat loss and drastic declines in animal numbers. As species vanish at alarming rates, the delicate balance of nature is threatened. This makes it even more important for us to recognize our responsibilities and take action to protect the remaining wildlife. How can we work together to safeguard our planet and the diverse creatures that share it with us? What if Max Planck had listened to his professor? Despite being discouraged from studying physics because much had supposedly been discovered, Planck boldly chose to continue his journey. His determination led him to explore the tiny world of atoms and energy, where he made groundbreaking discoveries that changed everything we know about science. In 1900, he introduced the revolutionary idea of quantization, laying the foundation for quantum theory. This wasn't just a minor tweak in physics, it transformed the entire landscape of science, influencing everything from chemistry to computer science. His pioneering work earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918, proving that venturing into seemingly saturated fields can lead to remarkable breakthroughs. Planck's story is a powerful reminder that curiosity and courage can often triumph over caution. Imagine what we might miss if we always listened to naysayers. By ignoring the conventional wisdom of his time, Planck opened the door to a new era of science. So next time you're told to play it safe, remember this incredible physicist's journey. Guess what really drives bees to sleep? Some bees in the eastern regions have a fascinating strategy for staying safe while they rest. To shield themselves from strong winds, these clever creatures find cozy spots where they can snooze without being blown away. When the winds pick up, bees can find themselves in a tough situation. Their tiny bodies are no match for big gusts. So as part of their survival tactics, they seek out sheltered areas, like the underside of leaves or dense vegetation, to catch some Z's. This behavior not only helps them conserve energy, but also keeps them safe from the harsh elements. You might be surprised to learn that sleeping helps bees recharge their energy, allowing them to be more alert and effective foraging for nectar when the weather calms down. Who knew that wind could influence bee sleep patterns so much? Did you know Russia has the biggest forests? With around 815 million hectares of forest land, Russia is the most forested country in the world, which makes up nearly 1/5 of the planet's total forest area. These vast woodlands aren't just beautiful, they play an essential role in our ecosystem. The Russian taiga, which is the largest forest on Earth, helps absorb significant amounts of carbon dioxide, a major factor in combating climate change. Additionally, these forests support a rich variety of wildlife, helping to maintain biodiversity that is crucial for our planet's health. From the towering pines to the diverse animal species that inhabit these areas, Russia's forests are a treasure trove of natural wonders. Understanding their importance can inspire us to protect these vital resources for future generations. Isn't it fascinating how a single country can contribute so much to global environmental balance? What if fluorine acted like a reckless fire starter? Imagine a person tossing gasoline on a bonfire, completely unaware of the chaos about to unfold. That's a perfect metaphor for fluorine, a chemical element known for its incredible reactivity. Fluorine is the most electronegative element, meaning it has an intense desire to bond with other substances. This fierce nature can lead to explosive and dangerous reactions, similar to how flames leap when ignited with gasoline. When fluorine comes into contact with compounds, it often forms highly unstable molecules, which makes it notorious in chemistry labs. The excitement of working with fluorine is shadowed by its volatility, as even the slightest temptation to mix it with the wrong part can result in hazardous situations. Scientists must handle fluorine with utmost caution, using specialized equipment to contain its fierce spirit. So, the next time you think about gases or elements, remember fluorine's wild personality and the potential danger it brings with its fiery zeal. Is it really true about the longest English word? The longest word in the English language is pneumino-ultramicroscopic silico-volcanoconiosis, a mouthful that stretches a staggering 45 letters long. This unusual term refers to a lung disease caused by inhaling very fine silica dust, often found in environments like mines or construction sites. Many people have never heard of this word, let alone used it in conversation, which makes it a real challenge in word games like Scrabble. Imagine trying to fit that behemoth into a game when most players stick to more familiar terms. The word showcases not just the complexity of the English language, but also highlights the importance of awareness regarding health issues linked to industrial work. So next time you're playing a word game, consider challenging your friends by bringing up this rarely used term. Who knows, you might just blow them away. Hard to believe, but the US isn't the largest country. Many people assume that the United States is the biggest nation on Earth, but in reality it ranks third in terms of land area. Russia takes the top spot, covering a staggering 6.6 million square miles, which is more than double the size of the US. At about 3.8 million square miles, the US is considerably large, but not as vast as its northern neighbor Canada, which has around 3.85 million square miles. This often leads to confusion, as many might think that being so expansive means claiming the title of the largest. So next time you look at a map or hear someone mention land area, remember that while the US is huge, Russia and Canada hold the top two spots, reminding us of the vastness of our world and the different ways we measure and understand countries. Is it really true that Ryan Koji made millions? In an astonishing feat, Ryan Koji raked in over $30 million in just 1 year. This incredible amount comes from his popular YouTube channel, where he shares engaging content loved by millions of fans. But that's not all. Ryan also earns from various product lines and sponsorship deals with big brands eager to reach his audience. Being one of the wealthiest young content creators, he showcases how creating fun, family-friendly videos can lead to serious financial success. Audiences tune in not only for the entertainment, but also for the vibrant personality Ryan brings to his content. His journey illustrates the power of social media, where talent and business savvy can combine to create a digital empire. With this impressive income, many are curious. What's next for Ryan Koji and his ever-growing platform? Guess what really drives crows to remember faces? Crows possess an incredible ability to recognize and remember human faces, showcasing their sharp intelligence. Research shows that these clever birds can hold grudges against people who have wronged them. For instance, if a human scares a crow, that crow will not only remember the face, but will also share that memory with other crows, effectively passing down information across generations. This behavior is astonishingly complex, resembling the intricate social dynamics often found in soap operas. Crows form tight-knit communities and have a remarkable capacity for learning from each other. They communicate various messages through caws and body language, further enriching their social interactions. So next time you see a crow, remember that it may be watching you, storing away that memory for future encounters. Did you know blinking is lightning fast? The muscles that control blinking are the fastest in the human body, showcasing astonishing speed and efficiency. In fact, on average, a person blinks more than 15,000 times a day. Imagine that. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet it plays a critical role in maintaining eye health. Blinking helps to keep our eyes moist and removes small particles like dust and dirt. It's an automatic reflex that we rarely think about until we focus on it. Interestingly, our blink rate can change depending on what we're doing. For example, when staring at screens, we often blink less, which can lead to dryness and irritation. So next time you're watching your favorite show or scrolling through your phone, pay attention to how often you blink. Isn't it incredible how an action like blinking, essential yet so common, can show just how amazing our bodies really are? Who would have thought that such a simple action could reveal so much about our health and habits? Discover why zip code extensions are so powerful. The optional 4-digit extension in zip codes adds a layer of precision that dramatically improves mail delivery. This extra information not only helps postal workers sort and deliver packages more efficiently, but also cuts down on errors. It's fascinating to see how these codes, primarily designed for mail, have evolved into valuable tools for various fields. For instance, businesses use zip codes in demographic analysis and market research, helping them understand customer locations and preferences better. Additionally, meteorologists rely on zip code data for more accurate weather forecasting in specific areas. It's amazing to think that a simple number can have such a profound impact on logistics and everyday decision-making. So next time you enter your zip code, remember it does more than guide your mail. It shapes how businesses and services function too. Most people don't know this, but yakiniku is interactive dining. This unique Japanese experience lets you cook your own choice of fine meats and vegetables right at your table. Yakiniku, which translates to grilled meat, is heavily influenced by Korean barbecue practices, making it a flavorful fusion of cultures. Guests are provided with a grill and a variety of marinated cuts, allowing them to savor the fun of cooking their meal. The art of grilling is often enhanced by a delicious tare sauce, a sweet and savory glaze that elevates the taste. Since its rise to popularity in the 20th century, yakiniku has become a beloved social dining experience in Japan and beyond. Imagine gathering with friends or family, chatting and laughing, as everyone grills their favorite ingredients to perfection. This hands-on cooking style not only makes the meal interactive, but also encourages camaraderie and enjoyment. Have you ever tried yakiniku or thought about how fun it would be to grill your dinner right at the table? Hard to believe, but Hormuz Island is red. This stunning Persian Gulf island in Iran captivates visitors with its extraordinary landscapes. The vibrant colors stem from hematite, a red iron oxide that gives the sand its signature hue. Imagine walking along these naturally painted beaches, where the striking reds contrast beautifully with the azure waters of the Gulf. The island is often called the Rainbow Island, not just for its red sand, but also for the variety of colored cliffs and rocks that surround it. These unique geological features have made Hormuz a popular destination for artists, photographers, and nature lovers alike. As you explore, you might even find surprising sights like the island's colorful soil, produced by various minerals interacting with the sun and water. The rich culture and history add to its charm, with local tribes and traditional crafts further enriching the experience. Are you ready to discover this colorful paradise? Dive into marine wonders that look like Christmas trees. It's fascinating to think that certain underwater formations can resemble festive Christmas trees or even layered cakes. These unique structures, often made up of coral and other marine life, showcase the incredible diversity of shapes found beneath the ocean surface. Just like a colorful garden, these formations create habitats for countless marine creatures, from tiny fish to larger predators. The complexity of these ecosystems is vital for maintaining the balance of ocean life, providing shelter, breeding grounds, and food sources. By creating rich environments, they not only serve the needs of their inhabitants, but also play a crucial role in the health of our oceans. So next time you think of underwater beauty, remember that the ocean is full of surprising shapes and forms. These marine formations are not just visually stunning, they highlight the interconnectedness of life under the waves. What else might we discover in the hidden depths of the sea? Why do bees matter for our planet's health? Bees play a crucial role in maintaining ecosystems by pollinating fruits, vegetables, and flowers. These buzzing little creatures work tirelessly, moving from blossom to blossom, transferring pollen and helping plants reproduce. This process is essential, as many of our favorite foods like apples and almonds depend on bees for pollination. Without them, these plants would struggle to survive, and our diets would be much less diverse and nutritious. In fact, about 1/3 of the food we eat relies on bee pollination. Moreover, bees contribute to the health of the environment by supporting the growth of trees, flowers, and other plants that provide habitats for various animals. As the health of planet Earth hangs in the balance, protecting bees is crucial. Unfortunately, these vital pollinators face challenges such as habitat loss, pesticides, and climate change. By raising awareness and taking steps to protect their habitats, we can help ensure a thriving planet for future generations. Did you know beavers engineer nature's waterways? These remarkable creatures are not just cute, they are skilled builders. Beavers construct intricate dams and lodges that play a crucial role in their ecosystems. Their engineering skills help create wetland habitats, which benefit many other species by providing safe places to live and breed. But that's not all. Beavers have a fascinating adaptation that sets them apart: transparent second eyelids, known as nictitating membranes. These membranes protect their eyes while they swim underwater, allowing them to see clearly even when submerged. When a beaver dives into a stream, its nictitating membranes close over its eyes, ensuring that it can navigate with ease while avoiding potential threats. This unique feature, combined with their amazing building abilities, highlights how well-adapted beavers are to their environments. Next time you pass a river, keep an eye out for these industrious engineers creating their own little ecosystems. Want to learn more about their incredible lifestyles? Is it really true that dirty snow melts faster? You bet! Researchers have found that snow mixed with dirt melts quicker than clean, pure snow. The reason lies in tiny particles of dirt, which are great at absorbing sunlight. When the sun shines down on a snowy landscape, these dirt particles soak up the heat and warm the surrounding snow. This leads to a faster melting process, even when the temperatures are the same. This fascinating phenomenon highlights how even small changes, like pollution or the footprints we leave behind while walking in the snow, can dramatically affect natural processes. Imagine walking through a park after a snowfall. The sections covered in dirt from shoes or pollution can turn to slush, while nearby clean patches remain solid. This melting disparity isn't just a quirky winter fact. it has bigger implications for our environments. It shows how human activities can alter nature, making us realize that our actions, even those that seem insignificant, can have a ripple effect on the world around us. Did you know male sea dragons carry their babies? Unlike many animals where females take on the role of nurturing offspring, male sea dragons break the mold. In these fascinating creatures, it's the male that incubates the eggs. After the female lays her eggs, she places them onto a special area on the male's abdomen, where they attach securely. The male sea dragon then takes responsibility for protecting the eggs, keeping them safe until they hatch. This unique reproductive strategy is reminiscent of seahorses, where males also play a critical role in caring for the young. This remarkable process doesn't just highlight the diversity of parenting in nature, but also showcases the incredible adaptations of these ocean dwellers. By taking on this role, male sea dragons help ensure the survival of their species. Isn't it amazing how different life can be in the underwater world? Can you imagine that Florida had a French colony? Fort Caroline, established in the 16th century, stands as a fascinating reminder of France's ambitious colonial efforts in North America. Located near present-day Jacksonville, this site was part of an early attempt by French explorer Jean Ribault to create a settlement that could compete with Spanish colonies. Despite its hopes, Fort Caroline struggled against harsh conditions and conflicts with local Native American tribes, leading to its demise just a few years after its founding. Interestingly, even though the colony was short-lived, a memorial now marks its location, honoring the adventurous spirit of those early settlers. This memorial encourages us to reflect on a time when European powers vied for control over the New World, making it a unique piece of American history that sometimes gets overshadowed by other events. Isn't it incredible to think about the stories behind the places we often take for granted?